Hello and welcome back to another episode of I have a free on. Why do I have a free on? Life in the Woods Renaissance. It's been a while. Man, has it ever. Yeah. I'm not really happy with how there's a spider somewhere. With how things have been going recording wise, especially with this series recently. I just got stuck on these like long-term things like the Witness and the CTM map, and then I don't even know. Pokemon, there's just so much stuff going on. And then I had hardware troubles. My motherboard died. I think it was the motherboard at least, so I upgraded and now everything is different, and I had to remake the intro music thing because that's not it's not the entire song, obviously. It's just the first few seconds of it, and I needed that fade out at the end to be like, it does fade out in the original song, which is, by the way, called what is it called? I don't see the branches, I see the leaves, by Chris Zabriskie, I think. I think that's the title. That's a very long title. He has lots of very long titles for his songs, but I kind of really like his stuff. There's lots of crappy music on the YouTube thing, like free music that you can use for videos, but it has, like, Zabriskie's stuff is good. I enjoy it. I pretty much exclusively use his stuff, and I rarely use music, but when I do, it's almost always Zabriskie. I got sidetracked there by the music thing. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, now everything is different. I had to remake the intro thing because I needed that fade out to fade more, because in the original song, obviously it doesn't fade that much because it's not the end of the song. It's just, it goes up again, basically. It gets louder again. So I had to redo that, and it might be a bit different. I probably cut it a bit differently than I did the first time around, but whatever, it doesn't really matter. I just forgot to transfer that, and I was too lazy to go back to the old PC to get that file. All right. So some things have changed around here. You probably already noticed that roof is new, and that roof has changed a lot. It was a lot more flat. I think it was only going up to 1 block, and now it goes up to 2, so it's twice as high, basically. I think it looks much better. I'm not sure about the top. Like the way it worked out, it has this flat top right now. I don't know. I guess can we... no, that's not... Yeah, no, because those are collapsible blocks, so I can't really put a slope there, because that won't look right. Where is it? Where is it? Like, this is not the right angle. Like, it would go... It would get steeper there. I don't know if that probably doesn't look good. Like, this would be the shape. Do I have a block? I do. Just to show why that's not a thing. I mean, I don't know. It's not terrible. It's just not what I'm going for here. Actually, now that I look at it like this, like in my mind, it was a much bigger deal. But looking at it like this, it actually kind of works. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense for the roof to be angled like that up top. But at the same time, I don't really hate it. It might be better than the flat version. I'll leave it there, this 1 block, and see how I feel about it in the future. And then this is the pagoda roof. It worked out okay, I would say. Like, it's not exactly the way I wanted it to be, but if I go smaller in the middle here, and there's only 1 block, I would need... yeah, even with the carpenter's blocks, and stuff like that, there's limitations as to what you can do with like block sizes, because there's no corners, right? Or do I have that wrong? I can make them small like this, but I can't put one in a corner. So if I have one here and then one on this side, then I have a gap here, and that I can't fix, right? There's no quarter block. It's only half blocks, right? Yeah. So that's why that has to be like that. It would be, I think it would look better if it was a block thinner, like half a block away, and like half a block missing here, half a block missing there. But that's not gonna be achievable. So we'll have to settle. Or settle, I don't know, it's not that big of a deal. I think it looks alright. It definitely has the style that I want, and that's the important thing in the end. But other than that, I haven't really done much. I did that roof like one night when I was feeling motivated to work on this, and then yeah, it's just been too much. I don't know. I feel like I'm not unhappy with what I've been playing. I really love the Witness, and the CTM map with Kaleo so far is a lot of fun. It's a really good map. Corona Trials, that is. And I'm still enjoying the Pokemon thing, even though, I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm not a huge Pokemon fan, like, not a fan at all, really. But I don't know, I'm still, like, the map is really well made. It's a really cool map. And, I mean, at this point, I'm definitely gonna see it through, because we're, like, almost 30 episodes in. So I'm gonna finish that, for sure. It'd be stupid not to at this point, but that just means that like all my schedule slots are like filled up, because the Witness takes the late slot, and then every other day is CTM, and the days that aren't CTM are Pokemon days. So yeah, and I've just been caught up in this grind, and I don't know, like maybe grind is like too negative of a word for it. I've just been doing those 3 things, and all of them have been rather time consuming in a way. I mean, the CTM map is okay, because we're not, I could like, I always feel like we should cut more, like Kilio and I, when we're recording together, but like time is precious. Like, it's not easy to schedule, and when we get together and have time to play, it just makes sense to just try and get as many episodes as possible, and not try and waste too much time, you know, off camera sorting inventories and stuff. But I feel like it would make the series more watchable, more enjoyable maybe. But then, like, I don't know, it's like this weird compromise thing that we're like, I don't know, we try not to do too much like sorting and re-gearing on camera, but sometimes it just happens. It depends on when we finish, like, with an area. I don't know, it's weird. But yeah, so this has been like, it has fallen to the wayside, and I'm not happy about that. I'm really not happy about that, especially because we started the server, the Life in the Woods Renaissance server, and it's not been very active. I mean, Andrew has been busy, and I'll do an episode soon. Maybe even, I don't know when this is gonna air. I have no idea. I have no plans. I'm just playing this now because I felt like it, which is nice. It's always nice to feel like playing something and not just feel obligated to for a video. It doesn't happen that much, but sometimes it does. And Kalia has built a house, and I'll have to check that out too. And we have a new person on as well, which, you know, I haven't met at all. That's always kind of like a weird, yeah. Adding strangers to the server always feels a bit weird, but it's fine. And then, yeah, I haven't recorded anything or really played on the server at all since its launch. So, well, I did play for a few days after launch, but then I just got, I don't know how that happened though. It's so weird. Like, I had time, then I didn't. And nothing much changed. It's just weird sometimes. And then these past few days, I haven't been able to play or record much at all. I played some Stardew Valley, which, I mean, that game is a time sink. I guess that happened. That definitely stores some of my time away. I'm trying to get all the achievements in that game, but man, some of those achievements are hard to get. But yeah, I'm not done with it yet, but like, I've slowed down a lot. I'm not that, like, it's just very frustrating at this stage of the game. Trying to collect artifacts and stuff, which is just ridiculously stupid. Like, there's a 1% chance to get what you need. And it's not even very likely that you find an artifact at all. I don't know. I want to kill that spider. There we go. That was easier than expected. One thing I've noticed is that the sound seems better to me. It probably doesn't matter at all for video. But yeah, my headphones, since I haven't had the new headphones, Life in the Woods, like the Life in the Woods audio stuff was really weird. Like, it would always like yeah, I described it a few times. I mean, it was like a noise gate thing where it just cut off the sound. Like, it wouldn't play it till the end. It would like cut to complete silence just before, or like a split second before the sound was done playing. So it always, yeah, everything felt really muffled and I don't know, weird. But that is better now, and I don't know why, but I'm happy about it. So that's a positive change. And I hope my voice sounds normal again. I recorded one episode of Pokemon already here on this new setup, and that sounded really weird, to me at least. And I found a reason why. There was like some software that came with the motherboard that like it does audio effect things, and it was turned on. I don't remember turning it on. I don't think I turned it on. Maybe it was on by default, and it had like a voice level of things. It wasn't like an effect, like making my voice deep or high, or like super high or anything like that. It was just leveling it for some reason, and that made it sound really like, I don't know, like I was sitting in a tiny little room with tin walls or something. It sounded weird. But I think I fixed that, so I should be back to normal, which is very nice. Yeah, I still need to finish this interior here and the interior on the other building. Ah, man, so much stuff to do still. And then this obviously can't stay like that. I need to connect this and make like a little path, connecting this and this, make like a Y-shaped path coming in from here and then going left and going right down there. And then put some barrels and some, I don't know what else, some other stuff out here, maybe some hay bales. I mean, they don't make a lot of sense, but I guess you could pretend it's not hay. You could pretend it's barley. I don't know. I could plant some barley as well, but that doesn't make a whole lot of sense because it wouldn't be grown here. Maybe. I mean, this is like a highland type thing up on the mountain, right? So I don't think they grow barley up in the mountains. Probably imported from somewhere. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, this is what this looks like. I'm happy about it. Like, I was really questioning my decision making, you know, the scale of stuff and all of that, but I don't know, I really like it. And I've now noticed that this mountain looks like a person. This is like a face. You see that? Where's my zoom key? Is it, no, it's not that. Is it that? It is. It doesn't look that good zoomed in, actually. Well, maybe it does. Like, this could be, this is the hair right here. This is the forehead right here, and there's the nose and the mouth, and then this is an arm. It goes up here, and this is the hand, and it's like, I don't know. I don't know. I noticed it today before I started recording. Thought it was interesting. So I don't even remember what I talked about in the last episode. It's been that long. I probably was talking about politics. And man, I mean, wow, yeah. The whole Trump thing, yeah, it's not, I don't know, man. He hasn't really managed to redeem himself at all. There's so much stupid stuff going on. There's still the whole Russia thing, which seems to be handled in the like most suspicious, weird way possible. They're not really doing a good job of even pretending they're, you know, completely innocent there. There's so much stupid stuff going on. The Brexit thing, you know, that's been making a comeback, I guess, in the media because that actually started now. Yeah, politics, man. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know what to talk about specifically here. There's so much stuff I could be talking about, and I don't know, nothing feels relevant now. It's all so far away. But at the same time, everything is still relevant because, yeah, you can't just look at isolated things. It's just, you have to look at everything, the big picture. And all the small things actually contribute to that big picture, so yeah. What else is on the news? Well, I mean, the whole United thing, the United Airlines, how they treated that one passenger that they wanted to give up his seat because they overbooked the flight. I mean, that's a disaster, man. Like, I don't know. People, I don't know. How do you? I mean, first of all, why is overbooking a thing? Like, that's ridiculous. Why is it a thing? That's so stupid. That should not be allowed. Yeah. That's just a ridiculous thing. And then how they treat that guy, I mean, that's insane. I guess they didn't have the best reputation beforehand, United Airlines did, but man, that is like that is a worldwide thing. Like everybody hates United. The whole world hates them now. That's a PR disaster. Like, it could not have gone any worse. I guess they could have like killed him maybe, then it would be even worse, but so bad. Wow. I mean, how can you like mishandle a situation like that, you know, to that extent? In today's day and age, you can't. This, you know, everyone has a video camera, everything. Like, there's no way you can't get away with something like that. It's really stupid. It's so stupid. And I know, like, it's a stupid situation for them too. But I mean, they just don't overbook flights. That's their own fault. I mean, that's, I don't know. So much stupidity. That's, yeah, mind-boggling, really. Ah, man, I have, right, just running around and jumping around here, I get the itch to just wander off and explore, but I need to finish this build. I really do. And it's closed now. It's just more stuff. I mean, I need a ton of barrels, so I need to get a lot of copper. I don't think I have a lot left, but I should have plenty back at home. And I need to figure out what I want to do out here still. And in here, I still haven't really decided on a block for the stills. I think this one is better, whatever that is actually. Is it orange stained clay? It might be. So we'll just stain some clay. I think I should have. Ah, it's dark for you. You don't see anything. Why didn't you tell me that it's so dark already? Screen is still very bright. And like this, you can't really tell the difference color-wise, can you? I can't. We should sleep before we get overrun by mobs here. And then, I don't know, put some more barrels in, and I don't know, some more decoration, maybe some flower pots outside. Make a path, doesn't have to go very far. Obviously all the barrels, and I'm not super happy with the way the shelves look inside this warehouse thing, but I don't know, I can't come up with anything better, I think. And the pig is gonna be, he's in charge. Or she, doesn't have to be he, obviously. The pig is in charge of maintaining the warehouse here, like keeping everything. Oh, there's two pigs already, so it's a he and a she, sure. They'll work together and they'll keep the barrels safe, and you know, I don't know, check on them, see if they're ready for bottling, and then yeah, I don't know, that's their job. I'm not worried about that. And then after that, I'm still not sure what I want to do. There's still part of me still clings to the idea of finding every single possible ruin that could be found, but that's not gonna happen. So I might retire this single player world for now and just transition this series to the server. I just need to get settled in on the server a bit more. I have some gear, but I'm not like super ready for everything. Need to worry about food still too, which is kind of a pain. But there should be plenty of resources already, plenty of gardens. Yeah, we'll be fine. I just think it would make more sense to play on the server than to keep this going like parallel. At least for now. Like, I'm not gonna delete the world or anything. I might come back to this. Or maybe if I decide to end the series altogether, I don't know. I have not made up my mind as usual. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen. What else? What else is new? I don't really know. Like, I don't know why I treat this like an update video, but I always end up doing that anyway. So, what else can I talk about? I voice acted for a map. I haven't even played it yet because I didn't have a PC, and now I have one, but I haven't checked it out yet. I'll have to take a look at that. It's called Dr. Monkey's Brain Training or something like that. Professor Monkey? I don't know. It was a weird long name. Let me check actually. It should be right here. Puzzle maps. Dr. Monkey's Brain Training. That's the map name. And that's an interesting map. I don't know if I'm gonna play it because I already played it, so I wouldn't be blind. And like I don't know, I know the crafting stuff pretty well anyway, so it would not have been a very hard puzzle map. But it's an interesting map, and also I don't know, it would be probably weird to hear my own voice. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I'm okay with that. I feel like it would feel weird, you know, hearing my voice in the map and talking about the map at the same time. But you should check it out. It's a fun little map. The concept of the map is not very complicated. It's not very sophisticated or anything. It's just a solid little puzzle crafting thing. But where the map really stands out is with the detail. Lots of really neat effects and like the voice acting. Yeah, they put in a lot of effort. So yeah, definitely worth checking out. And also in the map, like, well, my face is. So if you walk around it's not really a lobby, but the first little area there, you might be able to spot me. And some other YouTubers and people too. And yeah, so I don't know. I always feel weird about doing these videos here now because I feel so. They lack purpose is the thing. Like I can't build on camera. I really can't. I suck too much. I tried. Like the roof thing was supposed to be an episode at some point, but I had to give up because it's too much back and forth. I don't know. I really don't know. So I had to give up there. The game runs really well now. 60 FPS. I don't know. That's crazy. I'm telling you, that's an insane amount of FPS for this for this mod pack. And I can't really walk away because walking away would be stupid because I have to come back to finish the build. So what I'm saying, what I should be doing, not just talking about, what I should be doing is I should be just finishing the build so we can finally move on from it. I hope you're not too fed up with it. I guess spacing out the episodes is kind of helping with that. Like doing 2 episodes of nothing a week would be a bit much, I think. So I guess it's okay that I'm taking like these long breaks. But yeah, I mean, if you have any ideas, I've asked for ideas in all of the last episodes, but if you have any ideas for the distillery build, maybe a better shelf system, or I don't know. I'm pretty much set on the barrels though, because they look perfect. They're a bit smaller, maybe. Like the really big casks are, you know, not that small. Like a quarter cask or something. I think they would be about that size, maybe. I don't know. I've never seen a smaller cask in person. But yeah, I mean there are advantages. Obviously, smaller casks mean more exposure to the wood per per liter of alcohol. Obviously, so you can age them quote unquote quicker. More maturation in a shorter time period, but at the same time, I don't know. I actually don't know what the downsides are. I guess yeah, you probably need it's harder to store probably. You need more barrels, more casks. You get fewer bottles per cask. Maybe more inconsistencies between casks because you have lots of them. I don't know. I just know, like one of my favorite scotches. Not my favorite. We established that as Ardbeg Ugadar, but one of my favorites is Lafroig Quarter Cask, and I don't know how to actually. I don't have the timings ready, like as facts. So I don't know, but part like that gets. I think it's in a normal big cask first, or a barrel, whatever, and then it goes into a quarter cask, which is smaller. Presumably a quarter the size, judging by the name. But it just gets finished in there, I think. That's also a thing, finishing. Scotches, you can use wine casks or rum, or even sherry. and that's usually just a short, it depends on, yeah, like a 10 year in the normal 10 years in the normal barrel cask, and then like 1 year or something, or even shorter in the vine or something, because those are like wine has a lot of flavor, obviously, and they usually use, I don't know why this turned into like a whiskey thing now, but it did. Usually the main casks, or the main cask used nowadays in Scotch whiskey production are bourbon, ex-bourbon casks. And that's like a weird thing, because if I remember correctly, bourbon casks can only be used once, so they're not allowed to refill. So you make the barrel, you fill in the bourbon, you bottle the bourbon, and then you have that cask, and nothing you can do with it. So makes sense, or it's like good for them that they can sell them to Scotch producers, basically, because otherwise you would have to basically throw them away, because they are not allowed to refill. And in Scotch, I think they're allowed to refill, but it usually they only refill once, so they refill the bourbon casks once, and then don't use them again, I believe. And then the other option, if you're not using bourbon casks, the other option is sherry casks, which obviously have a very, very different influence on the spirit. There's a big difference between a sherry and bourbon, naturally. So yeah, I think that is it. This episode has devolved into me talking about whiskey, which was not my intention at all. But I don't know. I don't mind. I hope you don't mind either. And I hope. I really sincerely. I can't talk anymore. I really sincerely hope I'll be able to show you a more finished, or maybe even finished product here in the next episode, which hopefully will be in the not too distant future. And then we can transition on to the server. Maybe there'll be a little time period where there's both going on, because I'm not sure how fast I'm going to be with the shelves and stuff. And I really want to get recording on the server, because I feel bad. I feel bad for not being there enough. And making some episodes could make up for that. It also could attract some new players, which would be nice, some more activity. And yeah, this is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.